Hey, welcome back to At Your Leisure. I'm Darren Kinder, and for our season 15 season premiere, I've got the brand new X3 by Can-Am. And to call this a side-by-side is probably a real stretch. This is a race car that is a great fun to drive. Come on, let me show you. Now this thing comes in 3 different models. All of them are powered by a triple cylinder, 900cc, 154 horsepower turbocharged motor. And this thing could put the rubber to the pavement or to the dirt or anything else. Quickly, no turbo lag, anything, and it is powerful. Now the 3 different models, you have the standard X3, you have the X3 XDS, which is what we're driving today, and then they also have an XRS, which is almost 6 inches wider, and it's a little bit longer. What's really amazing is it has 24 inches of travel in the rear suspension. Now the XRS has 20 inches of travel, which is fantastic by any means, and it's running 28-inch tires on it. But if you get the RS, it actually runs 30-inch tires on it. So right out of the box, these things are ready to go out and have a great time. Now the first thing you'll notice is how cool looking this machine is. They finally got rid of the nets. It's got real doors on it, but they also put a fastback on it, and you can see I'm 6 foot and I can easily see over the top of this thing, so you don't have to worry about getting it in a toy hauler anymore. The other thing they've done with this frame is they've made it a lot more rigid. It's 50% more rigid than the old machines, and it's 20% lighter. So I don't know how they do that, but they were able to do it. Now the front end, it's got a standard AA arm front suspension on it with Fox piggyback shocks on it. But what they've done is in the rear is important because they've gone to a full trailing arm suspension, a 4-link suspension, and that's much more like a trophy truck than what they've had in the past, and you can feel it. Now one of the things that's really neat about this machine is that when you turn this D-shaped steering wheel, it only goes 1.5 revolutions. That's it, from side to side. So just a little bit of input from the steering wheel and this thing is cranking a turn. And no longer you have to go around 2 or 3 times. I mean, just a little bit of input and that thing's banking a corner. And because of that suspension, it can do it virtually flat. Now you'll kind of notice that the shock tower is up through the hood here, and you know, some people ask, well, why do they do that? Well, one of the reasons is it allows your shocks to be able to travel as far as possible, but you don't want all this hood sticking up here to have to look over. So, you know, leaving it exposed like that really allows you to get as much visibility out of the front of the machine as possible and also give you as much travel on your suspension as you can get. Now here back in the motor area, there's some really cool things they've done back here. And I could probably talk about this machine all day long, but Steve's not giving me any time. So one of the things they've done is there's 2 venting tubes to cool the clutches, and that they have their own filtration system that you can get to very easily up here on the top. The other thing it has is a huge Donaldson air filter for your motor down here, and it sucks air from up there as well. But so you've got 2 different air systems to be able to really keep the engine not only cool, but clean as well. Now I could probably talk about this machine all day long, but unfortunately, we only have a 30-minute show. So what you need to do is go up to Weller's in Camas and check one of these new X3s out. They are absolutely phenomenal. Well, I'm Darren Kinder. We'll see you next time.
Hey guys, if you liked that video, you're going to want to watch all of our other AYL videos. You're going to want to like it, you're going to want to share it, and you're going to want to subscribe, right? See all the buttons right here? This is what you're going to want to do, right? Click on them, because we have some really cool videos, all kinds of behind the scenes stuff, bloopers of Alicia crashing and stuff.
Why are you going to sell me out like that, Steven?
So you want to click all of these things and subscribe to our channel, because At Your Leisure is awesome, and we'll see you here for more videos.